This is WordPress Plugins A to Z.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you happen to be hiding out there on the globe today. Coming to you direct from the Brewery Overlook in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. I'm John Overall from WP Plugins A to Z, and this is another training video for plugin. Now, today what I'm going to be talking to you about is called the WP Hide and Security Enhancer plugin. The plugin I just reviewed at my podcast, episode 390 for WP Plugins A to Z. It's an excellent plugin, and I thought I'd show folks how to use this thing. So we're going to dig right into it. I'm going to be using it on my testing sites, just another sandbox website. And one of the big things about this plugin is that it hides your WordPress website so completely that they won't even be able to tell it's a WordPress website. Now, before I install this plugin, let's go through here and run a couple of quick tests. We're going to run a theme detector over at WP Theme Detector. And while that one's running, we'll start another one over here at WordPress Theme Search. Now, things like this are used to determine what kind of theme you're using, what kind of plugins you're using, etc., etc. And look at that. Can't even determine what I've got here. Well, we got one processing. This one's still processing. Let's see if this one is. Okay, so this one's working. It's detected me up an Enfold theme. It's detected where it's come from. What plugins it's found. Only found one plugin. There's really only one plugin on the site. Other information about the site. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to install this plugin, and we're going to use it to go through and secure up the website. Now, of course, you've probably installed plugins many times in WordPress. And to do that, if you're not aware, just simply go to Add New Plugins, type in the search if it's a plugin that's available in the repository. If not, then you got to manually upload it. So this is what we're looking for here. We're going to install this plugin, and we're going to activate it and see what we come together with. Now, first off, what we got the plugins installed. We don't need to do much with it. Go down to its menu item, and then we go to the settings for it. Now, how this plugin works is it works by doing rewrites in your htaccess file. If you happen to be on a site where your htaccess is not writable by your WordPress website, you'll probably find out real quick you can't do this. Hopefully it is. If that's the problem, not much I can do for you here. So what we're going to do is we're going to change a few things in this. So what you do is you go through and you change the path location of what you want. You can change your theme path, your style path. You can remove the description from the header. On the includes page, you can change your includes path. You can change your WP content path. You can change your plugins path, hide your plugins further, even for each separately installed plugin on here. Uploads path, that might be a useful one to hide from people. Keep things out of the uploads. Comments, WP comments post, give that a new location. This will help keep spammers away, I bet. They won't be able to directly hit that file. XML-RPC, hide that. That's always a good thing to do. The JSON REST, you can hide that so that external stuff can't get to it. Root files, it can block the license text file. This is a good one. I usually delete that file because it's pointless to have on your site anyway. I usually delete the README file too. The WP activate, yeah, you want to block that one. There's no point in having that done. The cron, if so remote crons are not being used. If you're using remote crons, you don't want to block this. But if you're using just your standard cron, which pretty much everyone is, block all remote calls to the WP cron. WP sign up, this will block the spammers. Especially if you got to leave this off, you got to leave this on no if you're allowing registrations on your site though. If you don't allow registrations on your site, turn that thing right off. The WP registered, which hopefully is not on your site anymore. The WP PHP files, all the other files you can block direct access. That sounds like a good thing to do to me. URL slash, okay, add an in slash to any links without one. So that's may or may not want. That could impact your SEO, as the slash is kind of important. So let's pop back to the theme path. So we'll just call it location, just for fun, for the theme location. And for the style to the path, we'll call that location 1, just for fun. And remove description header, absolutely. Let's remove that. Child theme, I don't have one here, but if you had a child theme in here, you would want to do that and change that to location C, just for fun. Theme path, theme description. Okay, we'll save all of that we've changed so far. Let's go to the WP includes. Now, what we're going to do before we do that, we're going to come back to this right here, where they found the endpoint theme. Let's hit a reload of this sucker here and see if it can find the theme now. Should have vanished from their list. What do we got? Rolling, 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 keep the doggies rolling. Looks at that, they can't even find the theme now. So let's go hide our plugins. And what else is they finding here? Previous analysis, yeah, previous results, theme changes. See, it's already showing that. It's showing the changes as we go through it. That's pretty cool. Plugins, let's go hide the plugins. We'll call it Pluff. That's a good typo. And the block the plugins URL from being accessible through defaults. Okay, and let's take a look, see what we've got here. Let's see if that can block that out. As we roll right through it, all this. Oh, still found that Yoast plugin. Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to go back to this and see what else we can get rid of. And WP content. Let's hide the WP content. Confluff. Block the content URL. It's block only for non-logged in users. There we go. Okay, plugins, uploads, XML, root files. Let's go take care of some root files. Block the license text, block the README text, block the cron, block the sign up, block the register, block all the other WP files. Alright, let's save those. See what we've got. See what kind of changes this brought to the table this time. We may have to go manually hide that plugin. Come on. Tick tock, tick tock. Nope, still not there. Alright, let's go back here. We must let's see what we got here. Let's block the includes. Save that one. Okay, we've already blocked the theme. That's already done. Includes, content, plugins. Add one. Hide two. Let's save that. Uploads. Change that. Comments. Comments post. No comments. No automatic comments. XML-RPC. Block it. Block it. Remove the ping back. Absolutely. Get rid of that. You want the ping back gone. REST file. API service. JSON REST 2. Okay, JSON REST is my required. Disable output REST. You might want to think about those ones, whether or not you need them. Okay, we've blocked everything here. And the URL slash. No, we don't need that. Okay, well, we've got everything saved and blocked now. Let's see what we got in general HTML. So we can also do some general HTML settings here. You can remove the WordPress generator meta. You can remove the other generator meta, remove the short link meta, remove the DNS prefetch, remove resource hints, remove the WLW manifest, disable the output REST API link, remove the RSD meta, remove the adjacent post meta, remove the profile link meta, remove the canonical link meta. Well, maybe you might want to. You might not want to do that. You might want your canonical link meta. You know, you can take care of your feed if you want to remove that. Mess with your robots text file. Emojis. Oh, well, let's disable the emojis. We don't need those. Never use them anyway. Styles. Remove the version from enqueued styles. ID from link tags. Scripts. Remove version number from enqueued scripts. OEM embed. Let's take that. Headers. Let's see what we got for headers to play with. X powered by header. X pingback header. Absolutely. Let's get rid of those. And the HTML. Remove comments. Yes. Remove all HTML comments. You can minimize, and these are things you want to think about before you mess with. But you could experiment with them. Let's go see what this thinks of my website now. Let's see what it has to say now. Now that we've locked it down so bloody completely, which it probably made it semi-unusual. What it is a sandbox. There we go. Not even possible to detect the WordPress theme, and it has no idea what's there. Okay, it had a plugin detected, but it can't figure out anything about the website itself. So you can have it locked down so utterly tightly that it doesn't know what to do. So this is what this plugin does for you. Very simple, very straightforward. You can go through and mess with the things. Be careful going through of them. Some of them could break your site. Now, to give you an idea on how this works, it does not work through the plugin. What it does do is it goes in and it creates and edits your htaccess file for you. And to give you an idea on what it does, okay, all of this stuff here is what it added to my htaccess file. Everything right here between the WP hide security enhancer, all of this, it added all of that to the htaccess file, adding all these rewrites. This is all the original stuff that was in here, down here at the bottom. So it does and edits that file there, and that's how it secures up your website for you. So that's all I've got here for you for this plugin for today, the WP Hide and Security Enhancer. Make sure you check out, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell for when you get notifications of when new training videos are uploaded. And, you know, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know a plugin you would like to have a training video done for. And I will make an effort to do it and put the training video up here. That's pretty much all I got for you now. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you go visit the website, wppluginsa2z.com, where We do a weekly live show here on YouTube talking about all of WordPress plugins. That's all I've got for you now. Take care. Bye-bye.
Reminders for the show. All the show notes can be found at wppluginsA2Z.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the Friday newsletter for more useful information delivered directly to your inbox. WP Plugins A2Z is a show that offers honest and unbiased reviews of plugins created by developers because you support the show. Help keep the show honest and unbiased by going to wppluginsA2Z.com/donate and set the donation level that fits your budget. Help us make the show better for you by subscribing and reviewing the show at Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and in the iTunes Store. You can also watch the show live on YouTube, check out the screencasts and training videos, and remember to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications of all new videos. Also, follow the show on Twitter at WPPluginsA2Z. John can be reached at his website at johnoverall.com or send him an email, john@wppro.ca. Thanks for joining us and have a great day.
Thanks for listening to the show. This show is copyright by johnoverall.com. So until next time, have yourselves a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you happen to be out there on the globe today.